Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
My personal belief is that there is very compelling evidence that we may not be alone.
There has been and is an existing presence, an ET presence. It's not going to make a difference. It's not going to change reality.
I believe, as do the other folks that were on the flight, that when we visually saw it, that it was something not from this world.
Goof On Radio.
You were either in or you were either out, brother.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
Goof On Radio.
Remain seated, please. Permanecer sentados, por favor.
You're listening to Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
All right. A little technical issue there. Welcome to Goof On, everybody. I'm your host, Rich Giordano. Rich Giordano. It is Monday, 12/18/23, December 18th, 2023. Thank you, Robot G. It is my pleasure. Well, what are we doing? Did you have a good weekend? I know, I got to change the shirt. I got cat hair on me, dog hair on me. All I know is I got hair all over me. I couldn't find my roller. You know, my lint roller. You know, the lint roller. Well, I hope you had a good weekend. As always, I did too. I'm already ready already. We're on time for a Monday, barely. But I want to thank you all for coming here. I hope you did have a good weekend. The phone is talking to me. It said, hee. Oh. Hey, all right. That was a good way to start the show. So tonight, I don't have the background up. Let me get it in. Stop it. Now. Get it up, get it on, get it in there. There we go. It's going to take a minute. You know how it is. But tonight I want to talk about something that everybody talks about. Everybody. Well, if there are aliens here, maybe they want to kill us or eat us. Or what are they waiting for? I mean, what do they want from us? So we'll talk about why that may or may not be true. Time for the red tongue. Yeah. So for those of you who aren't familiar with Goof On, I will be I'm going to make an intro for the channel. You know, you're supposed to have an intro video when you come onto the channel and you hit the button. It's the big screen there, and it tells you what the show, you know, what we do here. Come to Goof On. You know what Goof On stands for? It's the greatest UFO network. No, they're not the great. You think you're the greatest? It's Giordano's UFO network. Me. When I go to the doctor, Mr. Richard Giordano, please. It's Giordano. Giordano. Gordage. I can't. They just can't seem to understand the G can also mean ja, not just g. Kids. What are you going to do? I'm surprised this background hasn't come up yet. But I'm glad you guys are here. You know, I am sporting a pretty darn good headache right now. And what helps a headache more than not thinking about it? It's time. Well, it is for me. So, you know, I'll invite, check this out. I got to show you this. I mean, usually you don't get them this big from the dispensary. Really, you don't find them like this anymore. You know? It's all good. It's all good. Even, you know, and there is a difference. There it goes. I seen it out of the corner of my eye. And, you know, doing this while a video is playing, I don't do it while we're here, you know, talking and conversing. That would be strange. No. Oh, it worked. So, it's kind of like, you know, if you go to Amy's show in the morning and she's giving the reading or doing the spiritual card thing, where she's just giving a freaking reading, whatever it is. That's what this will be like. It'll be like that for me. We got a lot of show to do. We'll get through it the best we can. Do a little bit of roll call, shall we? Hey, Jeanette, the angel of Goof On. Sorry, hold on a sec. If I don't have the enthusiasm, it'll go. I'll get better as the show goes on, I hope. That's a £5, 5 quid super sticker. It's a super sticker. Jeanette, welcome to the show. Thank you for being the angel of Goof On. As always, mucho gusto, generoso. If you want to help support Goof On, we are supported by you. Yeah, all the links are in the show description. Super chat, super sticker, PayPal, Cash App. You know what to do. Thank you, Jeanette. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out tonight. Ben, the Yorkshire Guffonian, 15 months. I know it's longer than that. Yes, it should say a member of Truthology for Ufology in there. Thank you, Ben. Appreciate it, man. Mucho gusto, generoso. And welcome to the show. Delight. Brookers, welcome to the show. Thor Panku, welcome to the show. Alfie Joe Bob, welcome to the show. Yeah, that ain't gonna work, bro. Sorry. Sorry, man. You've had your chances. I've made a decision. That's why you've made yours. And changed that. I'm so sorry, YOY. You want to talk to me about it? We'll talk, but that ain't happening. Now, if he comes back, I want you to block him. He's not allowed to be here. I did what I had to do. I did my own research, if you want to know. And we already lost Diane because of him. And a couple other people don't want to come here. So I look back on 2 months of comments, and I didn't realize YOY Fools was ripping on me, ripping on everybody. So, you can't just go out and keep ripping on me thinking I'm going to just someday not find out about it. So he's not welcome here. I don't care. He's not. So make sure that doesn't happen. There's always one, right? It's like every now and then you get somebody who they just don't want to follow the rules. And you can't be abusing me and some women in here who felt very offended by you. And I saw the comments. Some could have been taken out of, it just wasn't good. Yeah. So I'm not in the mood. Don't even, I'm not in the mood for that shit. So you guys deal with him tonight, and there'll be something in your Christmas stocking. I don't know. Man. Well, ufology, aliens coming to Earth. I mean, they would have to be here first. I know I was doing roll call, then I got distracted. The All-Seeing Eye, welcome to the show. Let's just finish. Samo, Goofonian Rockstar, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Sky Allen, Bobby, Ricky, Bobby. All right, just hi, everybody. We're going to go on. I can't. Hold on, I saw something come in over here. It just hurts to talk. Ben with $4.20 on PayPal says, just because. No notes. Just because. Thank you very much, Ben. I appreciate that. $4.20. $4.20. Thanks, man. Appreciate that on the PayPal. All right. And Tucker Carlson has been getting back into the groove, talking about UFOs, getting, David Grush on and all that stuff. And he says he's scared to talk about it. He's scared about talking about it, but he does it anyway. Oh, wow, they changed things on here. Check it out.
The second thing that bothers me is the UFO story. And, the more you dig into that and talk to people with actual knowledge of it, again, that's another story where there are some, fanciful ideas floating around that are just, there's no evidence that they're true. But if you talk to people who, have actual knowledge of it that they gathered themselves, there are parts of that story that I do not understand at all that are really, really, really dark. It's so dark that I, haven't told my wife about it. I mean, I haven't verified any of this, but this is not just stuff that I read on the internet. I know you all are very, very grounded in that story, so I think I know what I'm talking about. Yeah. But there's some stuff there that's just like, man, I'm not even sure what that means. There's a spiritual component there that I don't fully understand. So yes, that story bothers me. And I think, last thing I'll say, that one of the reasons that we've had all these disclosures and all these, 10 whistleblowers at this point, and it hasn't really become front page news. Part of it's suppression. Parts of the government don't want you to know about it, but part of it is the public can't deal with it. It's too far out.
It's too far out. So what does Tucker know? I thought that was an interesting little thing he had there. Yeah, that's interesting. The spiritual aspect he's worried about. I want to see what else he says. That's kind of interesting.
Implications are too profound. And so... And I understand that, because I've heard things where I'm just like, oh, man, I don't even really want to know that, honestly.
Deeply disturbing stuff. Forget like saucers and technology. It's deeply disturbing stuff that I haven't even told Natalie.
Yep.
I agree with you. It's so disturbing. I can't even tell my kids. My kids ask me different stories about it, and I won't say it because it's so dark. It's so dark.
I totally agree.
Miles is watching. So.
Okay, Miles, if you're watching the show, Daddy's not going to tell you about that part of the UFO stuff and what's going on with the government.
Can I say one thing?
Hey, I've got to say this right now. Jesus, man. I don't think I'll be able to do this show tonight. I can't believe it. Well, I'm progressively getting worse. Before the show started, I had a migraine, so I laid down. It went away a little bit. Got up out of bed. I started feeling the pain in the head, and now I feel like I have to go refund. And this sucks. Unless you want to hold on and see how it is after I tell you what, I'll go throw up because it's coming. You guys watch this. We'll see if I get any better. If not, I'll let you know. Sometimes I get better immediately. Just watch this. I'll be right back. Yes, I'm doing what you think I'm going to be doing.
What the fuck is that? Oh my God.
Show must go on.
What is that? I'm not even tripping. Oh, that's so scary. Oh my God. Like, I'm not tripping, right? What is that? That's an Oscar right now. I think this is it. I think this is them aliens.
People are freaking out around the world. We've got a lot of UFO videos tonight, so buckle up, everybody. I got my brother Brent along with Apollo as we go over the incredible footage captured by people like you across the planet. We're looking at this. I've added some brightness contrast. I blew it up a little bit to the right, and you can see something right there in close proximity to the phenomenon. We have two UFOs in the same shot. I'm kind of scratching my head of what we're looking at right now. Brent, thoughts?
Yeah, Blake, this is definitely pretty cool. This guy got a good shot. We're seeing this kind of translucent object. It's doing circles. It's rotating from left to right as it dips. It seems kind of like this spiral with this kind of pinkish purple color. And again, Blake, like you said, you can see this orb next to it. Is it maybe a plane off in the distance, or is this something next to it creating like a connecting to its mothership? Whatever this thing is definitely weird. Apollo, your opinion on this?
My opinion with the color here is just really interesting. I mean, I haven't seen a UAP in this exact color before. I think it's really strange. Also, the shape and the way it shoots off like that, I mean, that is just incredible. I mean, I don't understand how it's moving it forward like that. It seems to be spinning and then shooting away, and there's obviously this other light under here. I'm not sure what that is. Blake, what are your thoughts?
Again, it's very amazing, the footage. We just don't know the answers to some of this. Like this one right now, take a look at this. Little side-by-side comparison here. All right, we're looking at the original video. At first I was thinking maybe I should just pass on this one. It's not revealing too much. But then I decided to take a closer look, and I can see whatever this object is, it's remaining very stationary in the sky for quite some time. And as I do a side-by-side comparison, it confirms that whatever this thing is, it doesn't seem to resemble any kind of conventional drone that I'm aware of, right?
Yeah, definitely weird object. This thing's quite big. You can see this is off in the distance. I'm maybe estimating 15 to 20 feet. Again, weird apparatus, whatever is keeping this afloat. I have no idea. Paula, you said that you saw something. You can see a space in the middle.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting that it almost seems like there's a space in the middle, like you can see through it, you can see the sky through it, so it seems like there's some sort of space in the middle of it, and also it looks a little big to be a drone to me. Like, what is this?
Yeah, now we're looking at military footage that has just made the internet. Everybody's looking at this. Are we looking at the Tic Tac? Finally, some decent footage. Apparently, this is coming from a police helicopter tracking something unusual in the sky, apparently with no heat signature. I'm kind of liking this footage. And I think maybe after some of the footage that came out from 2017, this is resembling something that maybe we could look forward to the future if they're going to drop anything from the government. I highly doubt it. I'm glad this is being leaked right now.
Yeah, Blake, I think this is coming from Mexico, and definitely we got a good shot here. These close-ups are amazing. You almost see something like shooting some ejection off the right of that thing.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. I'm gonna try. I don't think I can. I don't know what I'm doing. But that's an interesting sighting. I've seen that before. Yeah, guys, we're gonna. I don't want to stop the show, but I know I got a headache that's killing me. I can't. I will redo tomorrow. We'll do this tomorrow. I'll switch everything around. I'm sorry. I just can't I can't go on. I tried. So I'll don't worry about me. I'll be fine. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm so sorry. I'm just going to shut it down. My head's killing me. See you guys. Sorry. Again, I really apologize. I know some of you set the time aside to watch. I don't know what to tell you. But I'll see you guys tomorrow.